Hello, grade 6 learners. Welcome to our English class. I am Saragay Kinalagan Ibanez, your teacher for today. So we are now on the third quarter of our school year and we will be discussing Module 1, which is presenting different viewpoints on an issue. So I am expecting that by this time, you have with you your module, your ball pen, and a separate sheet of paper for your answers. Because at the end of this video, you are all expected to present a coherent, comprehensive report on differing viewpoints on an issue. Alright, are you all set? Are you all ready? Of course, I know you do. So let's answer now what I know. So you read each statement carefully and then identify if the statement is true or false. So number 1, discussions prevent people from exploring and learning different viewpoints. The key word is prevent. What's your answer? Yes, it's false. Number 2, drafting a report comes first before information gathering, meaning nauuna ang pag-draft ng report bago ang pag-gather ng mga information. Your answer? Of course, it's false. Number 3, coherent writing means having a smooth flow of ideas from one sentence or paragraph to another. In other words, when you say coherent writing, there's a connection of ideas. What's your answer? Of course, it's true. Number 4, viewpoints are similar across different people. Yes, again, it's true. Number 5, differences in opinions may cause, aggravate, or resolve a problem. Ang pagkakaiba ng ating mga opinyon ay pwedeng mag-aggravate or mag-resolve ng problema. Yes, it's true. Number 6, there are no available writing tools for achieving coherence. Ibig sabihin, wala daw mga writing tools na pwede nating magamit upang ma-achieve ang coherence or ang connection of ideas from one another. Ibig sabihin, hindi natin makukuha ang coherency sa pagsusulat. Of course, it's false. Number 7, comprehensive reports have a broad, thorough, and detailed scope. Yes, it's true. Number 8, these reports, meaning yung comprehensive reports, comprise an introduction, body, and conclusion. Of course, it's true. Number 9, you can write coherently even without establishing the logical connection of ideas. Masasabi ba nating coherently written ang isang report kahit walang connection ng mga ideas? Of course, it's false. Number 10, viewpoints should always be factual. Yes, again, it's false. All right. As we proceed with our lesson, you will learn why some of the statements a while ago are incorrect. No? Bakit may mga mali sa mga statements? Right here. We have here an image of a little Asian girl reading a book in a library at school. Right. Pagmasdang maigi ang image. What do you think about the image? No? Anong masasabi niyo? Anong iniisip niyo dyan? What do you say? Or why do you say so? Anong masasabi niyo? What do you feel about the image? Anong nararamdaman niyo? Ayan. Sige nga. So I guess, if we are in a classroom setup, you would give me different answers because we have different opinions, no? Iba-iba tayo ng mga nakikita, iba-iba tayo ng mga nararamdaman, at kaya iba-iba ang ating pag-i-interpret ng ating mga nakikita. Ayan. So, just like this image, if you're going to show this image to the other members of your family and ask similar questions, no? Tatanungin nyo sila kung anong nakikita nila sa image, anong nararamdaman nila pahinggil sa image. Yan. Would you think you will get similar answers or different answers? Halimbawa, tanungin mo si mama, si papa, si kuya, at si ate. Sa tingin mo ba, pare-pareho ang kanilang sagot? O kaya ay magkakaiba? Yes, magkakaiba. Okay. Bakit? So, here, every day you get to watch, listen to, and witness discussions at home, over the internet, radio, or TV. Yan, syempre, marami tayong nakikita, naririnig, nababalitaan na mga example, debate, no, about the presidentiables. Yan. Yung mga tatakbong pagkapangulo ng Pilipinas. So, meron silang debate. They are asked about a certain topic, and then each of the candidates have different or has different view or opinion about that certain topic, no? So observe that while the people involved are talking about the same topic, they have varying ways of sharing their ideas or opinions. Of course, magkakaiba talaga ang kanilang mga ideya. So some ideas may be similar or opposite to others. Bakit magkakaiba? No? Bakit kaya? Why? It's because you and I, no, ikaw, ako, tayong lahat, and the other people around us have ways of looking at things, no, which we call opinions, viewpoints, or perspectives. Yun pala. So, ang tawag sa mga, sa paraan, no, the ways of looking at things, kung paano natin nakikita ang isang bagay, that is our opinion, that or viewpoint or perspective. And there is no wrong opinion, no? Kaya nga may sinasabi nga, we are entitled to our own opinion. Kung opinion mo yan, nire-respeto ko yan. Ito din ang opinion ko, kaya respetuhin mo. So, ibig sabihin, walang mali na opinion. These differences may cause, aggravate, or resolve a problem, no? Pwede yung mga nagkakaiba nating mga opinion, pwedeng doon natin makikita ang sagot sa isang problema. 'Di ba? Kapag pinapalabas natin, no, if we are going to express our thoughts, our opinions about a certain topic, then it is a way that other people will come to understand you, no? So, in other way around, when you are going to listen to the opinions of other, then that's the time that you will be able also to understand why they are talking that way. Yan, no? There may be times when you will need to present a report that includes these variations in viewpoints and opinion. It may look or sound complicated at first, but you will learn ways to handle these situations as we progress in our lesson. So yan, komplikado talaga. If we are going to make a report on differing viewpoints, no, magkakaiba-ibang mga opinion. Kasi walang mali doon. But how do we handle different opinions, no? Paano ba natin tatanggapin, no? How do we get to respect the opinions of other people? By preparing a comprehensive report. What is a comprehensive report? It is a kind of report that is broad in scope. It is more thorough and complete as compared to an ordinary report. If what you need to do is a comprehensive report on viewpoints, then it means that you have to include as many viewpoints as required in your topic. Yan. Because a comprehensive report is not an ordinary report. So, kailangan mabusisi talaga at detalyado ang pagkakagawa ng comprehensive report because we are talking about different opinions and different perspective and different viewpoints. So, this proves that dito sa example or sa number 1, discussions prevent people from exploring and learning different viewpoints. Yan. So, hindi prevent, but discussions allow people from exploring and learning different viewpoints. Okay. So, here, learning how to prepare comprehensive reports can be useful when providing a full description of a particular topic. Now, how do you work on it? How do you make sure it is sound? Paano ba natin malalaman na tama ang ating ginagawang report? Alright, so here, just like doing research, kapag gagawa tayo ng mga research, you prepare for your comprehensive report. So, by gathering relevant and related information about the topic to serve as references. So, kung gagawa tayo ng research, hindi lang basta haka-haka, na gumagawa tayo, wala tayong pinagbabasehan or wala tayong references. But we make sure that the data, the information that we have gathered are relevant and related to the topic. So, what skills are we going to use? So, the note-taking skills, and your skills in choosing reliable information sources, which you have learned during your grade 5. So, here are some items or information you have to observe when gathering relevant information. Okay, ito na tayo. Gagawa na tayo ng comprehensive report. Example, nakita natin or narinig natin sa Facebook, sa TV, or sa pinag-uusapan ng lahat ng tao yung debate about presidential election. So, gagawa tayo ng comprehensive report ngayon pahinggil sa debate na yan. So, what are the things that we need to consider? Number 1, points or opinions raised. So, dapat because these statements are the core information you need when collecting viewpoints. Make sure you do not alter the message of each viewpoint. So, ang bawat sinasabi ng mga kandidato, make sure na hindi natin i-alter or meaning, hindi natin papakialaman. Yan, the word is alter. Hindi natin papakialaman. You do not need yet to infer or process the information you hear, read, or see. You note the message as it is. So, kung anong sinasabi niya, yun din ang isusulat mo. Make sure you separate your viewpoint from those you are recording. So, magkaiba kayo ng opinion. So, walang labis, walang kulang. Kung anong sinabi, yun ang isusulat. Okay, that's it. And number 2, we have specific information such as concepts, dates, persons, etc. So what are those? These details often serve as the author or speaker's evidence to support their opinion or point. So dapat hindi natin pwedeng makaligtaan yung mga specific, detalyadong mga information. Kasi yun ang pinagbabasehan ng ating mga speakers or authors. Noting such details can help you verify their messages. These details also place the entire message into context so you can understand it better. Yun. And number 3, the background of the speaker or author. Why? Why do we need to consider the background? Because individuals live different lives and come from other ways of living, no? Tama naman 'yon. Lahat ng tao ay unique, no? We are born unique. We are individually unique. Why unique? Because we have different lives. We come from different families. Therefore, we do not share the same experiences. Magkakaiba tayo ng mga pinagdadaanan or mga upbringing kung paano tayo pinalaki ng ating mga magulang. Magkaiba ang bahay natin tinitirhan, magkaiba ang mga kaibigan nating nakakasalamuha. So these differences heavily influence the unique perspective or viewpoints each person raises. Kaya magkakaiba tayo ng mga opinion or pinaniniwalaan. With this, do additional research on the background of the source of information. Some common background information include culture, nationality, and profession. Yan. So, magkakaiba tayo ng kultura, magkakaiba tayo ng profession, or mga pinanggagalingan. So, yan. Tandaan nyo lang yung tatlo, ha? Always remember the 3 important points. Number 1, opinions raised. Number 2, specific information. Number 3, background of the speaker or author. So we have here an example of a comprehensive report. No, it is an essay of Akshara Ayar about learning at home. So this is an example of presenting a coherent and comprehensive report on differing viewpoints. So we will read all together, and I want you to take note of the 3 important points that we have discussed, no? Kung makikita nyo ba yung tatlo, paano niya ginawa ang kanyang essay. So the title of the essay is Learning at Home During Lockdown, which all of you can relate. Ayan. My parents and my teachers. So ang focus niya ay parents and teachers. So let's start. Ever since the lockdown started, I feel lonely at home. I do have a brother, but soon realized that talking to a person or doing the same thing consistently can get monotonous. Sometimes, I even feel that it would be better to go to school, which a month back I could not have thought of in a million years. At my house, both my parents are doctors. Not that they do not have holidays, they do. Somehow, the holidays do not seem enough. My parents are treating COVID-19 patients and often discuss their health care. At times, I find their conversation scary, and Mom calms me down by saying this will end soon. Yet, I am hardly convinced with her explanations. In the little time that I get to talk to my friends, we discuss the current situation due to pandemic and its advantages, especially on the environment, as us human beings are in lockdown. A few days ago, when my father and I were sitting in the balcony at night, I looked up in the sky and saw a lot more stars than I usually get to see. Even my mom told me that the Yamuna River is getting cleaner amidst the lockdown. I also feel that my friends have their parents at home, spending quality time with them and all having fun times together. While they have fun, my parents are at the hospital treating patients, and of course, this is something that makes me very proud. Still, it is not the same as having them at home. However, the advantage of not having parents at home is that I do not have to do any work until they are back. A few days ago, I panicked thinking that I would not get to celebrate my birthday on its due date, just as it was not celebrated the previous 3 consecutive years on the birthday day, since my parents were busy treating patients of either typhoid, pneumonia, or dengue. A sigh of relief. This year it does not matter that much as long as my family and I are safe. I am also anxious about school. I hope that they do not take away our summer holidays to make up for the missed school days. I always enjoyed attending Bharatanatyam dance classes, but now, due to the lockdown, we have these classes on Zoom, which I can only imagine must be hard for the teacher as she tries to make it look effortless. These classes, on the other hand, do us some good, as we do not get to copy someone if we need to. On weekdays, the school gives us work, which I sometimes find overwhelming, but it is more work on their side, so that is impressive. Another thing I like is the kind of effort that teachers are making to teach us by newer methods like making videos of concepts and even dance steps. So hats off to them for that. On days when we do homework, my parents went home check it, which is good because after the tiring day at work, they still spend time with us. Out of the many things I have learned during the lockdown, one main thing is that my parents keep reminding through their example that we should keep hope and stay positive. So, as you can see, the author is very specific of the different points or opinions raised, no? Makikita talaga natin that these three are observed, no, in the essay. So there are also specific details to support the opinions stated so it would be much understood. Ayan, napakaklaro ng kanyang ginawa. Coherent and comprehensive report. Alright, so this time, let's proceed now to drafting the report. No? So after collecting the data that you already have the data, it is better to organize them first before making your first draft. No? Mag-organize muna ng data. So, what should we use? We can make use of an outline or graphic organizer. No? It can help you arrange your thoughts, especially when handling various views and opinions. So having an outline will also help you achieve coherence in writing. So ano ba yung coherence? Coherence in writing means that all the ideas in a paragraph flow smoothly from one sentence to another. So merong flow. No, may connection ng mga ideas. So like any other writings, a comprehensive report begins with an introduction. So nauuna yung introduction, no? So dito sa ginawa ni Akshar Ayar, no, na essay niya about learning at home during lockdown. So mapapansin nyo dito sa introduction niya, ever since the lockdown started, I feel lonely at home. O yan. So yan, that's the introduction. So this part tells the reader what the topic is about, no? And the main points discussed in the report. So ito pala yung magiging topic. So anong nangyayari sa lockdown, no? Lonely daw siya sa bahay. So it will be supported by the body. So una, introduction. Next is the body of the report. So what's inside the body of the report? It comprises specific sections that explain the key points of the report. So, yan. Ito yung mga supporting details, no? Found in the body. Bakit siya lonely during the lockdown? Yan. Marami yan. Ayan. And the last part is the conclusion. So, in the conclusion, you merge all the main points made in the report. This part may also include recommendations or opinions on the topic at hand. So, in this part, saan ba dito ang conclusion? So, ito. Out of the many things, no yan, out of the many things I have learned during the lockdown, one main thing is that my parents keep reminding through their example that we should keep hope and stay positive. So, yun. So, what are the three parts of the report? First is the introduction, second is the body, and the last is the conclusion. So preparing a report about various viewpoints can overwhelm you, children, but soon you may find this enjoyable and engaging. So learning this skill also prepares you for other advanced tasks as you progress in your education. So this time, let's answer what's more. So here, social media is very popular nowadays. Yes, this is very true. We tend to enjoy the benefits of using it, but it also has negative effects. Yes, merong advantage and disadvantages ng social media. So the question is social media good for society? So, effects of social media usage are presented below. So, ito yung mga effects ng media. No, social media, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to classify them according to the appropriate viewpoint by copying and answering the chart found in the next page in your notebook. So you do not have to answer this in your notebook, but in a separate sheet of paper. No? So here in the first column, social media is good because, so you're going to find the reasons here why social media is good. And on the other side, social media is bad because it, ayan. So, hanapin nyo yung mga negative effects ng social media. So, for example, if you think this one, no, steals personal information. If you think this is good effect of social media, you write it here. If you think this is a bad effect of social media, you write it here. So same is true with the rest of the effects. So I guess that would be much understandable. So you do it after this video. So next one is what I have learned. So in your notebook, write a letter to your future self that is 6 years from now. Your letter should answer the following questions. What did you learn today? Why is it important to understand this topic? Now that you are 6 years older, how can you use this new learning skill? So be playful daw, no? Use a fun nickname or words of endearment to call your future self. So for example, dear Miss Flawless. O example lang ha. Dear Miss Flawless, I have learned today how to write a coherent and comprehensive report on differing viewpoints on an issues. It is important that I understand this topic because then you provide your reason. Now that I am 6 years older, I can use this new skill or learning, then state your reason. Yan. That's how you're going to do it. So, what I have learned. And then, we have here assessment. No? So, I guess you are already ready to answer this one, the 10 items test. So, you're going to identify what each of them describes. So, I will answer number 1 for you to be guided. So, example, no, bonus na lang ito, number 1. This is the part of the comprehensive report wherein the writer can include the recommendations about the topic. So, part daw ng comprehensive report. So, there are 3 parts of the comprehensive report. We have the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. So, which of those parts is where the writer include the recommendations about the topic? So the answer is conclusion. So you're going to answer in a separate sheet of paper, no? You write there number 1, conclusion. Yan. So no need to copy na the sentence, ha? You can answer directly. So that is true until number 10. So the answers can be found in the modules and you can review this video if you have not fully understood our discussion. So that would be all. Thank you, children, for watching and see you on our next episode of our English class. Goodbye.